We're going to make coconut curry. So the first thing that you want to do is preheat the pan and at 450 degrees, but of course you do that after you chopped all your stuff. So what do we have here today? We have one red onion and we have some green onions that I have in the fridge, so we're gonna put them in there. We have some huge large tomatoes, or 2 cups of tomatoes. I have 2 carrots, yellow carrots. I have some little potatoes. Those were about 8 little potatoes. I have some chickpeas or garbanzo beans. And I also here, I have a quarter of a cauliflower, and I also have 1 zucchini underneath there. For spices, I have here curry, cumin, allspice, turmeric, and that's it there. Over here, I have some garlic, and also I have ginger, chopped ginger. And of course, for the herbs, I have fresh mint from my garden. I have sweet basil, which is like a Thai basil. And I also have some thyme as well, because you can always use some more thyme. And I also have 2 peppers. These are not habanero, but the Scotch bonnet pepper. They're like the Jamaican style, really delicious. And I have 1 can of coconut milk right in here. So, and of course I have 1 cake of soy tofu. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're gonna start by putting some coconut oil. Once the pan is preheated, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So coconut oil is antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. That is the best. So I love coconut oil on my hair, on my skin. This is the only thing that I put on me. So now that it's preheated, we can add let's start with the with the garlic. And this garlic was frozen, and I chopped it up frozen, which is nice. It works perfect. I have, when the light's still flashing, that means that's not totally preheated to 450, but at least it's preheated somehow. So notice how the garlic turns a little bit white once you start sauteing. Okay, after that, we are going to add the ginger. Plenty of ginger there. That's about a tablespoon. And so while that's happening, just let it saute for a little bit. I'm going to chop up these guys, my Scotch bonnet pepper. You can use any pepper that you like. Okay, let's begin. Onions. I'm gonna use it all today. And this recipe here is for 4 people. It's more like a stew type. It will be kind of like a stew. So just keep on sauteing, that's fine. I'm gonna add some of my leaves. So these start taking some of the flavor of the Thai basil. It's also called sweet basil. good for the spirit. It's getting a little translucent. So now we're gonna add the potatoes that take a little bit longer. So make sure you wash your potatoes good. I love potatoes. They're loaded with vitamin C. People don't know this. And so after my potatoes, I'm gonna add the 2 carrots. Add some more aromatics. Maybe I'll throw the flour in more. And this is the mint. It's starting to smell delicious. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to flavor these items with the curry, cumin, and also has turmeric. 1 tablespoon of the curry, 1 teaspoon of the cumin, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. So just keep on sauteing this. I'm gonna add a little more coconut oil. I like it spicy. Now we add the chickpeas. Make sure you drain them. I shall add my tomatoes now. We're adding some moisture here. Just let it saute for a bit. Let's add the cauliflower. And of course we have here our zucchini to keep you skinny. Ooh, there's one ingredient we forgot. We're gonna put some sea salt. About a teaspoon. We're gonna add the thyme and more basil. And I'm also gonna add more mint. I love mint. I favorite mint quite a bit. Let's mix it a bit. Now we are going to add the tofu. This is optional. If you don't like tofu, you don't have to put it. But this is a vegan curry. And of course you want to cut it into chunks. And now, the last ingredient, coconut milk. 1 can of coconut milk will make everything nice. I leave the tofu on the top so it will not break. But I do want to add some of the nice spice so it also soaks in the flavor. And that is my vegan coconut curry. So now we are going to put the lid on. Just remember to wipe any salt or little bits of spices that might have gotten in there. Cover it. Tune it to medium, which is already at medium. Cover it. Keep it at 450 until the vapor valve click or the lid is hot to touch. Once it's hot to touch, you turn it down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. You set the timer for 20 minutes and it's done. I hope you love this recipe. Give it a thumb like or give it a comment. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, The Happy Cooking Club on YouTube. So YouTube, The Happy Cooking Club or Jael Tanti, and you will find my recipes there. Thank you for watching. This is my Saladmaster electric skillet. Once this valve clicks, turn it down to low. That's it. Now you go.